Hi everyone, I'm Katie Farner, Director for the Sunshine State Superstars. This is my video for week 19 for the Week in My Shoes series. In this Week in My Shoes series, I share a week's worth of activities that I performed to work my business, help my team, things like that. The purpose of this really is to help you guys see the small things that you can do to work your business and help your business grow. Because it's not about, this business is not about a marathon, or I'm sorry, this business is not about a sprint. Like I do things and then instantly get amazing results and am making six figures. No, this business is a marathon. You're slowly, consistently performing tasks, and those are the things that are going to help you grow a business. So patience is really a virtue in this business. So week 19 began on Sunday, May 31st, and I had to help a new team member with her launch party that day. So besides that, I sent an email out to all of our will cancels. I made the scent of the month video. Let's see, I helped a frontline with a workstation issue she was having. I ended up having to actually log in. She was having some major workstation issues specific to her workstation, but it wasn't her fault. So I actually logged in and messed around with that to help her get to the bottom of it. I scheduled the team dinner for reunion. So at reunion, the Sunshine State Superstars are going to have a team dinner where we get together. I'm sure we'll see each other more than just that, but at least a scheduled team dinner so everybody can come who wants to participate. I closed a party and I bagged orders. So that was a really busy Sunday. Usually on Sundays, I don't do that much, but that was a busy Sunday for me where I got a lot of stuff done. So Monday, June 1st, and this was a weird week. I did not journal very well this week, so that was my bad. And I'm kind of playing catch up, so I don't recall it that well. So it might be a really short video. Monday, June 1st, at 9 a.m., I had a call with a new frontline. We were getting her ready for her launch party, which her launch party went very well. And then I had at 10:30 to meet a customer with her order, which was really awesome. So this customer was actually somebody who bought from me at a home party. She shared what she bought from me with her mom. Her mom loved it, so her mom wanted to place an order. Her mom ordered a warmer and one bar. Her mom loved it, so immediately, the same day that I delivered it to her, she called me, the mother did, and ordered 3 more of the exact same warmer and a 6-pack of wax because she wants to give them as gifts. So that's really great. It just goes to show how orders can just flow into other orders. Scentsy is a powerful thing. People love it. Let's see, at 5 o'clock, I met one of my hosts and gave her her orders from her home party. At 9 p.m., it was our premiere of our Glow Sisters in Scent Firefly Chats talk show that we're doing on YouTube. Myself, Edie Ann, Christina, Jamie, and Dawn are coming together. We have been working on YouTube for all of us for at least 2-3 years now, each of us, and we decided to come together and make a channel, come together and create a channel where once a month we do a talk show, and we just talk about different things that are helpful for our businesses and things like that. So I'm excited. We did our very first one that night, and it's recorded. If you want to go to our channel and check it out, it's called The Glow Sisters in Scent Firefly Chats, I believe is exactly what it's called if you want to search for it. So a little task that I did throughout the day. I made a Join in June video. So as soon as they announced Join in June, I wanted to be right on it and make a video. I always think videos are the best way to highlight incentives and things. So I went ahead and made a video, posted that here on the channel. So made a Join in June video. I messaged my team about Join in June to make sure they knew about this great incentive and that they were taking advantage of it. I also messaged all of our will cancels. So now we're in a new month. So on the 31st, I know I might have said I emailed my will cancels, but that's because it was the 31st. So I wanted to email them one more time and say, hey, don't forget, you're gonna cancel tonight. So here we are, June 1st, and I'm emailing all the will cancels for the month of June. I messaged all my frontline will cancels. So anybody in my workstation who's at point 1, not only do they get emails from home office and me that they're up for cancellation as their director, but they also, if they're my frontline, will get a text message from me. So nobody ever cancels within our team without knowing it. They get lots of notification. So I did the top 20 PRV postcards for May, which I just pulled those to do those. So I'm glad I made a note that I already did them because I was about to do them again. Oh my goodness. This is why it's good to journal what you do. These videos, they're so real. Let's see, I set up some meetings with a couple of frontline team members. Tuesday, June 2nd. This was a horrible journaling day. I posted a reminder about the home office training call to our team on the Facebook page, and that's literally the only note I made. Besides, I had a 5 o'clock call with a potential recruit who joined the very next day. It was the easiest potential recruit call I have ever had in my life. I got on the phone with her and she already made her mind up. She didn't even have any questions for me because she said, I've been watching all your videos and you've answered all my questions for me. So that was pretty cool. She joined the very next day. And then at 9 o'clock, I had a training call that I did for our leadership university, and that was on flipping your hosts. So I had to prepare that training during the day as well on Tuesday, and then I did that training at 9. So Wednesday, June 3rd, I announced a bonus call. So it's here on our team Facebook page. We had a bonus call with my dear friend and Sensi director, Caitlin Beria. She did an awesome bonus call for us. And so I sent out an email announcing that because normally we have those standard days where we do bonus calls or where we do calls every month. So I wanted people to understand right away that this was not replacing any of those. This was just an addition. And let's see, I did a Wahoo Wednesday post. Every Wednesday, I like to try to do a Wahoo Wednesday and celebrate our top PRV and our top recruiters at that point in the month. I did home party prep because I had a home party the next night. I did sample bar prep for my 2 weekend parties. So you might have seen my video. I started doing sample bars at my events. I decided to try it out at my home parties too. And so I got all my samples ready, and the sample bar was a huge hit at the home parties too. People loved it. So I'm definitely going to keep giving that a try and see how that goes. I emailed it's funny. So I had a meeting with a potential recruit, and I was driving to my meeting, and I thought, so first of all, this potential recruit was a referral of someone who used to be a second level team member of mine. So I recruited someone who recruited this girl, and both of them had canceled. My frontline and this girl had canceled due to inactivity. So this girl is still a customer of mine, the level 2 person. She's still a customer of mine, and she contacted me the other day telling me that she had someone interested in joining Sensi that she was going to send my way. I'll take it. Cool. Awesome. Let me help her out. So got in contact with her right away, got her contact information, called her right away and said, hey, let's meet up, because you always want to meet up with them. Don't just talk on the phone. Don't just type a message to them. Talk to them in person or get them on the phone. Connect with them. So anyway, I'm driving to this potential recruit meetup, and I thought, you know what? It'd be really beneficial to have this recorded so people could actually hear, a live, unscripted conversation with a potential recruit. So I set my phone to record and put it in the middle of the table slyly. And sure enough, I recorded the whole conversation. And sure enough, she actually is going to join. Well, yes, is going to join. So her launch party is planned for the end of the month. So this is cool. It worked out really well. But anyway, I uploaded that recording to a Dropbox file, and I emailed that to everybody in our team. So you should have received that email on June 3rd. So definitely check your emails. If you haven't listened to that, you can hear a live, unscripted potential recruit meetup. Let's see. So I had on my lunch break, because I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday usually for my parents, few hours each day. So at noon, I had, on my lunch break, I met up with a customer to give her 2 free bars that I gave her for referring me a hostess. At 3 o'clock, I met with that potential recruit. At 4 o'clock, I delivered orders to someone right down the road from where I had that meetup with a potential recruit, who did a basket party for me. Small basket party, gave her those orders. And then at 9 o'clock, I had a Skype with one of my frontline in Canada who was doing amazing, amazing. It's one of those conversations where you're just like, wow, you are blowing me away. You are so impressing me. It's one of those conversations where she's just like taking initiative and just like going for it with her business. And it's so special to see. Okay, so Thursday, June 4th. This was a big flop of a day regarding my journaling. Like, completely blank. Bad Katie. So I have no clue what I did that day. I know I did stuff because I always do stuff, but I didn't journal. What I did do was have a home party that night at 6:30, and it was amazing. That home party was over 800 in PRV. It was like 820. It was amazing. And so you know what's really cool about when a party breaks the $800 in PRV mark? You can actually divide it up and make it into 2 parties and enter it in the workstation as 2 $400 plus parties. Once you reach that 400 in PRV mark, you get 15% in free instead of 10. So the free product credit would be the exact same amount. It would just be split. So say she earned 120 in free. You get 60 on each $400 party, but you get double the half-priced items. So instead of 4, the 3, and the perpetual party reward, you get 8, 6 regular, and the 2 perpetual party rewards. So I gave her her rewards that she was expecting, and I got an additional 4 because I owed the perpetual party reward to the original host. So the host got her 3 and her 120 or whatever in free, and then the other person got her perpetual party reward, and I got 4 half-priced items. So little trick there. But that was a great party. 2 potential recruits identified at that party from playing the ticket game. They were asking really great questions about the business opportunity. So after the presentation, when I sat down to check them out, I said, hey, you asked some really great questions about the business opportunity. I have a special packet I would love to give you if you'd like some more information. And they said, oh yeah, absolutely. So I gave them their possibility packets. I always bring possibility packets to my parties. So I gave them their possibility packets and we talked about the business and we set up a party and I talked to them about host flipping so they understand that we could flip it to them should they really decide they want to go through with it. And so their party is at the end of June. So then Friday, June 5th. Oh, this is my quote of the day too. So I want to start doing this new thing because in my amazing planner, there's quotes at the bottom, like inspirational quotes. So each week I'm going to pick one that's my favorite. I'm going to share it with you guys. That'd be fun, right? So this is actually the quote of the week. And it says, the greatest discovery of my generation is that man can alter his life simply by altering his attitude of mind. I love that quote. Perfect quote to live by. It's by James Truslow Adams. The greatest discovery of my generation is that man can alter his life simply by altering his attitude of mind. Truer words have never been spoken. All right, so Friday, June 5th, 8 o'clock a.m., that's right, I Skyped with one of my frontline in Australia. It was a great Skype. We were checking in on her launch party and kind of talking next steps and what to do now that the launch party is over. 6 p.m. that night, I had a home party. It was supposed to be a flip, but she changed her mind, which is totally cool because I would happily took the 650 in PRV. She knew that she could get all the hostess rewards, all the commissions, and with the Join in June special, she would get $300 in products free. But she still chose not to do it because she started a new job and it just wasn't the right time for her. And so, of course, I say, oh, I understand. Timing is very important, and I want you to feel like it's the right time for you. So I happily took the 650 in PRV. So if you're adding that up, that's 800 from Thursday night, 650 from Friday night. In 2 days, I sold all that PRV. That's why I love Home parties. They're the best. Okay, little tasks I did on Friday. I organized and updated my frontline notebook. So I put new people in who had recently joined, and I moved people who had promoted. I contacted all my frontline essential consultants. So anybody who is a point 1 who is not yet certified, I contacted all of them that day just to see how's it going, checking in, how can I help? It's really simple. That's all you got to ask. How can I help? I did my party prep for the home party I had that night. And while I'm gone this week, because I leave tomorrow for the Come Sail Away incentive trip, spirit fingers, I'm so excited. I leave tomorrow for the Scentsy incentive trip. And so I wanted to get people lined up to watch over the team Facebook page while I was gone. So we call it Director for a Day. And what that means is each person is signed up for 1 or 2 days, and they're the director for the day. So they share inspirational things, trainings they find, whatever. Just help keep it a positive, wonderful place to be. So I got in touch with some leaders in my front line to ask them if they would be willing to be director for a day from the 13th through the 19th while I was gone, and I got them all lined up. So the last day for the week in my shoes, week 19, Saturday, June 9th. At 9 a.m., I had a call with one of my frontline who is still just finished her 70 days. So she's really driven, really wants to grow. So we were talking about recruiting and things like that. 10 o'clock, I had a call with another frontline team member who is also newer. She's just also finished her 70 days, just kind of talking about what's next and some steps to help her grow her network. So I chatted with my new team member in Germany, who I'm so excited to have on board. There are only 300 and something consultants in all of Germany, in the entire country, and one of them is part of our team. I'm so excited. So we chatted for a while on Facebook Messenger that day, just going over some new consultant things. And I also entered orders from my Thursday and Friday parties. So that is my week in my shoes for week 19. Thank you guys so much for watching this series. I hope that throughout the series, you're picking up little tips here and there and things that you can apply to your daily lives. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.